Hello viewers, today we are going to study Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, but on the very first we are going to study the biography of Mary Shelley, that she was a wife of P.B.Shelley, who was a famous romantic poet. Mary Wollstonecraft Godwin Shelley, her full name, was born on August 30, 1797, the daughter of two persons of distinguished literary celebrity, Mary Wollstonecraft and William Godwin. Her mother died 11 days after her birth. Her mother was the author of The Vindication of Rights of Women, 1792. Mary was profoundly influenced by Wollstonecraft's reputation in writing. Godwin, who encouraged his daughter's intellectual development, was an emotionally distant parent, and Mary's own reminiscence of her childhood acknowledged an excessive and romantic attachment to her father, perhaps born out of his neglect. The Godwin household had a number of distinguished guests during Shelley's childhood, including Samuel Taylor Coleridge and William Wordsworth. In 1814, Mary began a relationship with poet P.B.Shelley. P.B.Shelley was a devoted student of her father, but he soon focused attention on Mary. He was still married to his first wife when he and teenage Mary fled England together that same year. The couple was accompanied by Mary's stepsister Jane. Mary actually alienated her from her father, who did not speak to her for some time. Mary and Percy travelled about Europe for a time. In 1816, the Shelleys were in Switzerland, with Jane Clairmont, Lord Byron, John Polidoro. Frankenstein came out of her as a challenge. Her life was full of tragedies. Her two children died. Her half-sister committed suicide. Percy's first wife committed suicide. P.B.Shelley died in 1822. Now, the character of Frankenstein, which is the most celebrated work of that time and by Mary Shelley. Victor Frankenstein, the eldest child. Victor Frankenstein is basically the protagonist of the story, who created monsters. Victor Frankenstein, the eldest child of his family, is the protagonist and primary narrator. Since his early years, Victor has been known for his thirst of knowledge and powerful ambition. It is these qualities that lead him to attend his university. He eventually discovers the secret of life and uses his knowledge to create a living being. Sadly, Victor's prejudice causes him to repel by the creature's physical appearance, despite the fact that it is gentle and loving. As a result, Victor's abandonment of the creature sets off a cycle of guilt, hate, and destruction, in which the creature takes revenge on Victor, and in turn, Victor swears vengeance on the monster. Ultimately, Victor has become very familiar to the creature he loathes without being aware of it. The monster is the nameless, grotesque creature that Victor Frankenstein creates, despite the fact that the monster was initially gentle and sensitive, desiring only to be loved and accepted. It was surrounded by those who considered it wicked due to its frightful appearance. Human society cast it out and labeled it evil, which led to the monster becoming jaded and infuriated with its maltreatment. Ultimately, the monster became a murderer, not out of an impulse to harm, but out of a retribution against Victor and all of humanity for turning it away. Next is Robert Walton. Walton is an explorer. He encounters and rescues Victor in the Arctic and listens to the tale of his suffering. He then records it in a series of letters to his sister, Margaret Saville. Walton's desire to learn more and now whole has similarities to Victor's pursuit of knowledge and enlightenment. Walton's action and parallel in contrast to Victor bring out elements of Victor's character and certain themes in Frankenstein, thus making him a foil for Victor. Next character is Elizabeth Levenza. She was good-natured girl and lovely girl, adopted by Victor's mother. She is quickly cherished and adored by all Frankensteins. Victor develops a special bond with her and protects her, eventually marrying her. All the while, Elizabeth remains as gorgeous and pure as ever, passive and affection. But basically, in first edition, Elizabeth was Victor's cousin, but in second edition, which was revised in 1831, Frankenstein adopted her. Henry Clerval Clever is Victor's childhood friend and confidant. He is imaginative, compassionate, and passionate about nature. Clever is Victor's guide for the narrative, supporting him selflessly without pushing him to reveal his secret. Clever's positive outlook is a sharp contrast to Victor's dismal attitude. Glassy, an aged blind man lives in a woodland cottage with his two children, Agatha and Felix. Because of his lack of vision, he is not opposed by the monster ghastly figure. As such, he serves as an example of the kindness of unbiased human nature, Agatha. Agatha is daughter of Delacy. She exemplifies a perfect woman, displaying compassion, tenderness, and loyalty to her family and the Felix. Felix is Delacy's son. He is Christian who falls in love with Safi. A Muslim after Felix helps Safi's father breaks out of jail. They get married when the creature appears at this family cottage in Germany. Felix throws stone and chases it off. Safi is the youthful Turkish woman of Arabian descent whom Felix falls in love with. Raised Muslim, she yearns for more freedom and joy in the company of Christian Felix. Alfonso and Christine. Alfonso is Victor's father, his devoted spouse, a highly esteemed public judge and father who puts family and the community first. He is a caring parent to Victor. Beaufort is Caroline's father. He had strong bond with Alfonso and Christine. Beaufort was a merchant. He had a hard time forcing him to relocate to Lucerne with Caroline. Unfortunately, he passed away a short time later. Caroline Beaufort. She was Victor's mother and Alphonse Christine's wife. She is portrayed as a perfect representation of womanhood. She is intelligent, caring, giving, imaginative. Tragically, he succumbs to scarlet fever when Victor was 17 years old, and Margaret Saville is Robert Walton's sister, to whom he sent his letters. And in next video, we will look on the summary of Frankenstein.